Hey everybody, this is Justin Recla, host of Incorporating SuperPowers, and today we're talking to one of my favorite people. It's somebody that I've known for quite some time. Lynda Sunshine West we've been doing a variety of different things with a lot of different people, and she's the kind of person that just gets stuff done. She's a go-to person for a lot of people that I know. She makes things happen, and she's here to talk about what she's doing in the world right now and how you can join in with her and participate with her and get stuff done for yourself. So today, Lynda, we're going to be talking about, I'm super excited for this because this is an area that I think that you excel in. And that's planning for success. I'm honored to have you on the show. I'm honored to call you a friend. And I'm just so happy that you're here with me today. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Justin. I'm excited to be here because I think I probably met you. Oh, it was in 2015. I remember that because it was at CEO Space when you and Tonya were speaking. I was just like in awe about how you guys were talking about these things that were so crazy amazing to me. I had no idea what you were talking about, but it was something about the way you guys were talking about it, the emotions that you were sharing. And it really taught me something about speaking, and that it's more about the connection that we have with the people, not as much as the words that we say. And that's one thing I got from you is that, but then I got to know you more, and we started talking about cryptocurrency and different things. We had our own show, Crypto Convo, and it's just been really great getting to know you, getting to know Tonya, it just like what you guys are up to. I love it, and I love that you're having me on the show. Thank you. I'm honored. I'm blessed to be here.
Well, I'm super excited because I've been watching you for, since 2015, since we connected. I've just watched the journey that you've been on, and folks, Action Taker, hello. She works hand in hand with Greg Reed. And for those of you that don't know Greg, he is like the doorway into everybody popular, everybody famous. He runs an amazing event called Secret Knock, and Lynda is a major part of that event. And so this is somebody that you want to get to know. She makes things happen, and she helps people in their accountability for their own path and what they're doing. And so part of the reason why we're talking about planning for success is Lynda runs a mastermind group. So talk to me a little bit about the mastermind, what the purpose is, and then we'll get into it a little bit further after the break.
Yeah. And, it's interesting, as you mentioned, Greg Reed. Greg Reed is one of my mentors. I have several mentors. I believe strongly in mentors and coaches. I think they're very vital to success that we all have. And, before I even had mentors and coaches, I had bosses, right, who were my mentors and coaches in different ways. And, Greg has been instrumental in my growth, my personal growth. But I got to say something, and this is because this is really important for people to understand. It is all about the action. And Greg talks about this all the time. It's the action and the law of attraction that gets us what we want. So you can put out all these messages out to the universe. I want this, I want that, I want this. And when it hits you in the face and you don't grab it, you're not going to get it. You got to take that action step to make it happen. So that's one of the biggest things I think I learned from Greg. Plus the four most important words he told me was that you too much, because I would spend so much time pining over, gosh, if I make this call, what am I going to say? How am I going to make this conversation? I don't know how to make a sales call. And Greg taught me all these things, right? And he was like, Lynda, you think too much. It was just those four simple words, Justin, that really helped me to kind of like hone in and lock in on stop thinking and start doing. And that's this is all about action, right? So I created that. Actually, it's amazing what you can learn if you listen to those who are, ahead of you, those who are they're mentoring you and focusing on them instead of me. Now, it was interesting. I posted the other day that exact thing about the story about how Greg told me you think too much. And somebody actually commented and they said that was kind of rude of him or something like that. And I thought about that and I thought, you know what? If I was in a closed off mindset, that would have been rude to me. But I'm in an open mindset. I'm in a mindset of I want to grow, and I'm going to learn as much as I can from those who are doing better than I am. I'm also going to learn from those who are not doing as well as I am, because I can learn there's takeaways from everybody in our lives, but when I look at Greg and he says something like that to me, the old me scared me. The Lynda who hadn't gone through a lot of personal development this last 4.5 years would have been scared about what he said. But now I was like, oh, you're right. I do think too much. Stop thinking. When I find myself starting to think too much, I just say, you think too much. I stop thinking and I start doing.
I love that. That's reminds me of the old Bob Newhart skit where he's a psychiatrist and she walks in and he goes, stop it.
Stop it. Yeah.
Right.
I get reminded of that all the time from clients. Stop it. Stop it.
Well, that's the funny thing is that I think that first and foremost, you're not alone. I've experienced that myself. So I think there's so many business owners, entrepreneurs that get going, move too fast, move too quick, and they're up here. And they're not here. They're not here. They're not sending off emails. They're not making offers. They're not, sales, for instance, I love how you bring the fact of just, stop thinking about it and just do it. Right. And I like to, it's not ABCs of sales. It's not always be closing. I believe it's ABO. Always be offering, always be offering, always be offering. Right. And from that place, getting in the offer, especially if you got some sales call reluctancy, hang-ups on it, always make the offer, always make the offer, always make the offer, and watch what happens. That action item piece is where people get hung up. Does the offer really matter? No, just make an offer, right? Take those action steps and get out of your head. That's absolutely brilliant. So how long's, talk to me a little bit more about the Mastermind. What does that look like, and where can people go find more about you?
Well, it's interesting, the Mastermind. I've been involved in several masterminds. It was actually 5 years ago. It was November of 2014 when I quit my corporate job. I had worked 49 jobs, Justin, and I counted them because I was doing a speaking engagement about employment and, going into entrepreneurship. So I was like, I'll just tell my story about, how I jumped ship from corporate after 49 jobs, 36 years. And so I immediately into some masterminds with some really very influential people. You and I run the same circles with people who are multimillionaires and billionaires. So I'm jumping into these circles, learning from these people, and it's absolutely incredible. And I've got so many takeaways. Every single mastermind session, I've learned such incredible information, but I didn't implement because I didn't know how to implement, or I was too scared to implement. I was overwhelmed, or there's so many different reasons why we don't that action, why we don't implement. So what would happen is I learned, but I didn't implement. So it was good for me, but not good enough because I needed that implementation in order to make it happen. So I was, oh my gosh, these masterminds are awesome. What's really missing for me is that accountability. So I created my program is different than any other program out there. And I know this, like my coaches are like, you are crazy, Lynda. That's way too much time that you're spending with people. But this is what's in my heart. And this is what I feel compelled. Like I feel my purpose is to actually spend time with my clients. So what we actually do is it's 3-hour sessions. We mastermind for 1 hour. And then for 2 hours, you tell me what you're committed to finishing, what you're going to GSD, get stuff done, right? You're telling me what you're going to commit to. And then at the end of that 2-hour time, I'm here with you on a Zoom call, and I'm here with you. If you have any questions, I'm here for you. As a matter of fact, we do breakout sessions where today I helped one of my clients with some issues. She's not very technologically savvy, and I am. So I jumped in. She's like, can you help me with this thing? Yes. And so there's so many different elements to this that I provide a lot of value. I am there for 3 hours with you, helping you through these sessions. So that way we mastermind, you got all these great notes, and then you implement them right up front. We walk away at the end of that 3 hours having accomplished something, feeling good about what you did. This was necessity is the mother of invention. I created this for me originally, and I did it for 4 years for free. And then I launched it as a paid program. And now I have 18 women that are in the program that absolutely love it. And I'm looking to grow it. I have this vision. You're going to think I'm crazy, but I have this vision of this program running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. where I have other people helping me, institute it and make it happen. It's absolutely incredible. It's amazing. This is going to be, and I have the vision. It's so strong. It's as strong as can be. And so I know it's going to happen, Justin. I know it.
I want to affirm for you that work that you're doing and the work that you're having from clients is so powerful. The fact that you've been able to transition out of it from something that was free that you put together for yourself and have found a way to help others and make money for yourself as well. That, folks, is what this is about. This journey that you're on. If you're listening to the show, you will part of this conversation is probably resonating with you because you either been there or you're stuck in the middle of it right now, and this is where you're at, and all you need is a little bit of accountability. And Lynda has got the connections. Lynda has got the magic. She makes things happen. I've watched her, and she is like the definition of perseverance. And the fact that she's still here doing this, folks, for you, and has put this together for you, is powerful. This is somebody you need to get to know. If you are stuck, need assistance, and are looking for that kind of attention to detail, 3 hours, that's a lot. That tells me that she's in it with you. She's in it because she knows that her purpose is here to assist you. Lynda, I absolutely love this. I want to get into this a little bit more after the break. Where can people go find more information about you?
It's the womenactiontakers.com, and not the women, just womenactiontakers.com. That's where it has all the information about the program. And it really is absolutely amazing because we're here as support in many, many levels. And it is for women only at this time. As I launch it, as I get it going, it's for women only. Eventually it will be co-ed. But another thing I forgot to add is I bring in experts like you to mastermind with the ladies. And so, because I don't know everything, and there's so many people that I meet that are extremely successful, like I said, those multimillionaires and billionaires that can impart knowledge to the group. And so I bring them in to mastermind with us. We had Sharon Lecter on one day to mastermind with the women, so they all got a chance to ask questions of her. So having that opportunity to be that close to the people that I'm connected with is an extremely tremendous value add that I bring to the program.
Absolutely love it. What's the name of the website one more time?
womenactiontakers.com.
Fantastic. Take a look at that. We'll be right back right after this break. Welcome back to Incorporating SuperPowers. I'm your host, Justin Recla, and today my guest is Lynda Bishop. I've known Lynda for about 4.5 years now, and she is the master of getting things done. And prior to the break, we were talking about her mastermind session that right now it's just for women. Got it. But guys, she's growing it. So just wait. It's coming. This is something that I've been watching for the last 4 years, and she's put this together. And Napoleon Hill said, the power of masterminds will change your life, right? That's just to summarize it, right? That he highlighted the fact that there's so much power in masterminding. And I just got off another show talking about almost the exact same concept. And that's the fact that when you are working by yourself, you're limited to your own perception, your own perspective, your own filters of what's being done. And when you can work with others in a mastermind format or in a coaching format, in a mentoring format, it doesn't matter. It's what's important is doing it together. When you do it with other people, and the more people that you do it with, it increases your chances for success exponentially because you're bringing in outside views, outside filters, outside of experience, and you get to implement that and take advantage of that for your own growth in your business. This is absolutely huge. Lynda, talk to me a little bit about more. How often does the mastermind meet? What for somebody that's looking to join the mastermind, what's the ideal person? What's the good avatar for somebody that should join your mastermind?
Well, first I want to, something you said there, and it was really interesting because it's so true about the mastermind. We sit here, wallow in our stuff, by ourselves, like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know how I'm going to be successful, blah, blah, blah. There's all these things we say when we're by ourselves. But when we get into an environment of positive, uplifting, motivational people who really want to see you succeed, it really helps to bring you out of that muck, bring you out of your self-talk and into positive talk. And I'm bringing this up because we had this situation just a couple days ago where 2 of the members of the mastermind almost didn't show up, but they both ended up showing up. And when they got onto the call, you could see in their face, you could see there was something going on. Like I could recognize that there was something happening in their head that wasn't good for them. And as the session went on, within like 10 or 15 minutes, I could see a difference, a shift in their face. I can actually see, like, watch them. I see what's going on with them as well as I feel it and I hear it, right? And so I could see there was something going on, a shift going on. And then by the end of the session, both of them were like, I was not going to hop on today's call because I had this going on and that going on. Things in our lives, they get in the way. But if you have an environment of people who you know that are going to be here to support you and uplift you. I created a judgment-free safe zone, Justin, because I grew up in judgment. I grew up in so much judgment that I didn't ever want to voice myself. I didn't want to say anything out loud because I was fearful that people were going to judge me. And so we all have a fear of something, and a lot of times it's judgment. So just by showing up in this environment that you know has been created for you, that's a judgment-free safe zone, it allows you to come in with that face, you're like, I'm not feeling it face. And then you come out of it. And next thing you know, oh my gosh, it's like lightning has hit them in a good way, like a good lightning bolt, like, whoa, they just have been struck by this amazing energy, positive energy. They're smiling. They're happy. They're so grateful that they showed up. And really, that's what this is all about, because masterminding, you're going to learn a lot from the people in the mastermind. That's a given. And that's one thing I love about the mastermind. But are you going to have that same energy when you leave the call? These women show up almost every single call. And I say almost because I know it's crazy, but Justin, I'm offering this currently up to 4 times per week. 12 hours a week, I am on calls with them, doing one-on-one sessions with them, helping them with their technology issues, helping them with their business growth, because I love what I do. And this is my purpose. And I know that a lot of women show up every single time because they need that space that's been reserved for them. So it's absolutely just an incredible program. And I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I say, my mentors and coaches are like, you're crazy. And I say, I know I'm crazy, but this is what I have to do.
Well, I love that, because that, is, it's evolving you, because when you find what you're passionate about and you do it, it grows you as well. Because as the person behind the mastermind, right, you're faced with all the challenges that come with that, and that grows you while you're providing solutions for your members. That's I think that's true of any business. And what people don't realize is that whether you're coaching, mentoring, providing a service or whatever, those service providers, those coaches, those mentors are doing that just as much for themselves as they are the clients. It's what drives us. It's what feeds us. That's important to highlight that, you can tell when you're connecting with a service provider, a mentor, a group, whatever. You can feel that from you, especially when you say, no, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, people are telling me I'm crazy and that I'm giving too much of my time, so be it. If that's what you're here to do in the world, that's the impact that you're having, then why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you be that, right? If you scale it and grow it and learn everything that comes from that, who cares? What's important here, folks, is that when you hear Lynda talk, you can feel it in where she's coming from. If you're part of other groups, or you're talking to another coach or a potential mentor or whatnot, and they're nickel and diming you for their time or whatnot, you can feel the difference in having a place that's safe to go to, somebody that you can connect in with in a judgment-free zone, and connecting with somebody who you're going to get more than your dollar's worth in the situation is invaluable. And those types of relationships are what literally allows people to plan for success. Lynda, I'm super, super excited for you. I can hardly wait for the show to air. Where is it? Is it virtual? Do you do in-person meetings? How does the Mastermind work?
That's what's beautiful about it is virtual. I have clients in Texas and Las Vegas, Nevada and California. I have them all throughout the country. And it's of course open worldwide, but currently only people are in the program that are in the United States. But I'm looking for, anybody who's interested in joining from other countries, but it's all done on Zoom currently. And see, when it grows, because the vision that I have is very strong of how grow, and I will change it over to a different platform, but currently we're just doing it on Zoom. And what's cool is that there are so many ways to do things. Put yourself out there. And I was talking to one of my clients today, and she wants to do an online program, and she was talking about this program and that program. Like, you know what, just do it on Facebook. Don't get yourself so stressed out about, I have to do it the right way, because there is no right way. If you're not doing it, that's the only wrong way. It's like to get yourself out there and take that action. That's why I call it women action takers, because I have this ability to help you break through fears. In 2015, Justin, might not know this, but in 2015, I was facing a fear every single day. So when I met you,
I remember I watched every single day, and then I think you posted about it as well.
Oh my gosh. It was crazy, because every single day, if you face a fear every day for an entire year, life will change. Because I grew so much, and I was scared when I first showed up at CEO Space. I actually stayed in my room for 2.5 days because I was so scared to come downstairs to talk to anybody and meet anybody. I felt like a fraud because I had imposter syndrome. I'm not a real CEO. Those people are real CEOs. I just named myself CEO. Those are the things that were going through my head. But when I showed up, it was within the first 4 hours of me being there that I met such incredible people. This is my home. This is where I belong,
Absolutely. Absolutely love it. Lynda, keep your light shining. Folks, if you're looking for some place to hold you accountable, and you want that connection, and you want somebody on your side that's going to fight for you and give you more value than what you're paying for, get a hold of Lynda. Lynda, where can people go find you again?
Again, it's womenactiontakers.com. It's WOMEN, actiontakers.com. Check it out. There is an application process, because everybody that comes through my program, I'm going to vet them to make sure they're fit for the program as well as the program is a fit for them, because not everybody is a fit for the program and vice versa. I have turned people away because they weren't ready yet. And I'm not here to take your money. I'm here to change your life. I'm really here to change your life.
I absolutely love it. Lynda, thank you so much for being on the show today. I look forward to watching your mastermind grow. Looking forward to this show airing and getting the word out. Folks, if you're looking for a place to go and you need somebody to hold you accountable, you're really ready to start planning for success, get a hold of Lynda. Until next time, go out there, incorporate your own superpowers, go do something good, take action, and put good out in the world and help people change their lives. Lynda, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody.
Take care.